Hey cake lovers, today I am off for another afternoon tea. This time we are going to Harvey Nicks. Now Harvey Nicks, or let's give it its proper name, Harvey Nichols, is a sort of, is it a luxury department store? I think it's probably a bit above Selfridges, but maybe sort of below Harrods, and it's actually around the corner from Harrods. It's in Knightsbridge. I've never been to Harvey Nicks all this time. I've lived in London, I was born in London, I've lived in London all my life, never been to Harvey Nicks. So I was looking up about Harvey Nicks and I saw, like with Harrods and Selfridges, there's restaurants there and they also do afternoon tea, and I thought, let me go for an afternoon tea at Harvey Nicks, the place, the department store I've never been to. It's a Tuesday morning, early afternoons, lovely day outside. So let's go to Harvey Nicks for afternoon tea. Hey cake lovers, I apologise for my manky eye. I get a manky eye every 3 to 4 months. Right, I think this is a weird one because it reminds me a lot of Selfridges and Harrods, but on a much smaller scale. I went at 1:30 and it was like dead in there. And I know if I had gone to Harrods at the same time, it would have been a lot busier. But I think that's probably because most people, when they come to London on holiday, they go to Harrods because Harrods is more well known than Harvey Nicks. It's not to say that Harvey Nicks don't have their customers, because they do, but when I was going up the floors, the restaurants on the 5th floor, all the other floors you had either like designer clothing, designer shoes, etc. It was empty, it was dead. It was so like not busy. I mean, maybe at the weekend it's probably busier, but I still thought it'd be busy. So I got to the 5th floor and I was a little bit early, but that was fine. And then the attendant said to me, do you want to sit outside? I was like, yes, because in this country, any opportunity to sit outside, I take, because it's not that often you can sit outside and eat. So I sat outside on the chairs, which was really nice. There was quite a few people outside, unsurprisingly. I sat at my table, I was given the menu, and they asked me about dietary requirements, and I said I don't eat meat, but I do eat fish, and they swapped out one of the sandwiches. I opted for coffee. This afternoon tea you could have coffee or you could have tea. I wanted an iced latte, so I had 2 iced lattes, which was nice and strong and refreshing. The sandwiches came out. The sandwiches were very nice. One of the sandwiches had cottage cheese. I don't think I've had an afternoon tea with a cottage cheese sandwich. That's the first for me. They were fine. The scones, one plain, one with sultanas or raisins. A little bit overdone, but they tasted fine. And it was, I mean, I think it was strawberry jam because it was decanted into a pot, and then we had a clotted cream. And then the sweets, I ate them all. Like sort of little eclair type sweets. The sweets were lovely. And you know me with afternoon teas, it's always the sweets that let me down. This afternoon tea, the sweets, they were fine. Yeah, so all in all, it's a really good afternoon tea. It's £50. You have to like pre-book, which is fine. But I think it's one to consider, because I know when people talk about afternoon tea, people think about all the big elaborate ones like the Ritz, Fortnum & Masons. But if you just want a nice-ish afternoon tea, an opportunity to sit outside in the summer, and with nice weather, Harvey Nicks is a good one to try actually. I would recommend it. So let me know in the comments if you've been to this afternoon tea at Harvey Nicks. Until next time, cake lovers.